Hello there, internet. Hopeless Memer here, and I got another MTG video for you beautiful mofos today. Today we're going to feature a deck that I'm not going to, I'm not going to lie to you. This deck is not fantastic. Okay, let's be real. This deck is kind of bad, but it is a fun deck, and I, figured I would show it in the channel anyways, because I do need a video for today. And I did have a lot of fun playing this, despite the fact that over the last portion of the stream, we got, whooped. So I would not recommend you craft this. This is a deck that I really wanted to try out, basically a legendary deck built around Kethis, the hidden hand. And like I said, I had a lot of fun with it, but I also got Omega wrecked back to back. So, don't waste your walk cards on this. But hopefully you can enjoy the games that I got for you regardless, because it is a pretty fun strategy. Basically, this is a build centered around Kethis. Like I said, Kethis is an Abzan 3-drop. It's a very rare creature, especially so early on in the game, that requires 3 different sources of mana. There's only a handful of multicolored spells that actually, meet this requirement. And Kethis is, like I said, perhaps you can't get cheaper than 3, right? Because you need 3 sources of mana. So he's the cheapest right now in Standard. So this Abzan 3-drop has a very nice stat line of 3 power and 4 toughness. And an ability that says legendary spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Exile 2 legendary cards from your graveyard until the end of turn. And each legendary creature card in your graveyard gains. You may play this card from your graveyard. So if you stack up enough legendary cards in your graveyard, you can actually recast them from there. And there's a lot of neat stuff we can do with this. So first of all, the difficult thing is actually making a deck that has enough legendary spells to make Kethis work properly. And it can be a little bit awkward to build, but there's some really nice payoff cards for running a deck like this that have actually very high power level, and those are the likes of Urza's Ruinous Blast and Yawgmoth's Bile Offering. I have no idea how to pronounce this shit, but whatever. These two are very, very powerful effects. Urza's Ruinous Blast is kind of like a one-sided board wipe, which can be tremendously strong, and it's a nice reset against Scape Shift decks as well. But against any sort of mid-range deck, obviously the problem with this is that you're not really going to ever hit a Planeswalker, because they're all legendary, but you're really going to get some massive momentum, especially against creature-based decks, and more importantly against mid-rangey builds, though vampires get nuked pretty hard by this as well. Bile Offering is a very powerful swing, more efficient against slower strategies, but very, very nice, because you can also, not only can you target your own graveyard, but you can target your opponent. The way I see this card, it's kind of like a sped-up, accurate Eldest Reborn. While Eldest Reborn forces your opponent to sacrifice 1 creature or planeswalker, and thus they can, if they have a, developed board state, they can actually play around that really well. With this, we know we can target exactly what we want to kill, and we get the resurrection immediately happening as well. So a very powerful play to go for at 5 mana. But as you can see, both of these cards are legendary sorceries, which means they require either a creature or a planeswalker, legendary to be precise, to be present on the board for you to be able to cast them. So the idea is to have a good enough amount of legendary creatures and planeswalkers to be able to get these effects going and get Kethis to, put in the work. How do we do that? Well, we're playing 4 copies of Tomic and 2 copies of Amara Soul of the Accord. These are pretty much the 2 value or the 2 mana legendary creatures available, at least the ones that are playable. Tomic can be pretty good in this meta because there's a lot of Nissa running around, because Nissa's a good card, and Tomic kind of counters Nissa, which is a nice extra thing to have on top of the fact that it's a 2 mana 2/3 with flying. I also have a one-off of Azor's Gateway to be able to fix my hand, because as you know, or you should know, you can't play, or you can't have more than 1 copy of a legendary permanent on the board. So sometimes you're going to draw multiple copies of certain cards, and you're not going to want to play them, and Azor's Gateway can enable us to fix our hand in a way. It kind of works like Chandra's Regulator in that sense. On top of that, we have Argyll's Bloodfast. These 2 cards are mainly there to patch up one of the deck's biggest weakness, and that is the lack of card draw. And then we have Mox Amber for potential ramp. We have Gideon Blackblade on turn 3. We have 4 Oath of Kaya, which may seem excessive, but we actually want to send legendary permanents to our graveyard. or cards in general, because we want to be enable Kethis. So by having 4 copies of Oath of Kaya, I happily send the other one to the graveyard because of the legendary rule, and I fill it up so that I can actually enable his effect. So that's why we're running 4 copies of it, which is a really good card versus aggro decks, and is not useless versus other builds, as it can hit planeswalkers as well. We got Shalai, Vraska Golgari Queen as our 4 drops, and then we curve out with the big boy threats, which are Trostani Discordant, Liliana Dreadhorde General, and Vraska Relic Seeker. The sideboard is there to kind of like make up for, you know, a bunch of matchups in the metagame. But like I said, this deck did not really perform well at all in best of 3. I had way more success with this in best of 1, and I believe that it will be the gameplay that I will be showing off today, because I had, you know, better matches with this there. In best of 3, it was really hard getting this to win against, you know, top tier decks, which is what I'm facing in the ladder, right? It's a fun deck. Don't take it too seriously, and hopefully you guys appreciate a little bit of you know, something different, you know, because I like sharing competitive decks, right? But every now and then, you know, it's fun to goof around with certain stuff. And I do try, whenever I build a meme deck, if you quote it like that, I do try to make it work. Like, I want to try to make it competitive. But sometimes the results are not really what I originally hoped for them to be. And that's where we'll leave the deck tech of this nutty pile of cards at. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the game regardless. And I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow with, I believe, a big red / Jund deck. I'm pretty sure that'll be the next one. And I'm also working on a Fall of Thran deck as well to try to shit on all these banned scape shifts. So I got some nice projects coming up, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Have a soul day, enjoy the games, and I'll see you tomorrow. Like, so many people are just like, oh, just give me the deck list. I'm literally just working on it. I'm not gonna upload the deck list until like I actually am happy with it. This is a good time to test, you know, board the Weatherlight here. So we're gonna keep this. We have all absent colors available. We have a turn 2 tutor move. Man, that Agent of Treachery was very powerful though. It got rid of like 2 of my. It was like it was basically like an Elder spell on a stick. Well, this can't be Nexus, so this is clearly Scape Shift. We already have a Blast, so I'm going to go with Tomic. Maybe I should have fished for another one, though, because if this is Scape Shift, you know, that's like back-to-back board wipes. Yeah, maybe I should have taken the Blast, honestly. Yeah, I think I misplayed there. I kind of wish Tomic could prevent this strategy. Then this deck would be like actually anti-meta, which is pretty funny to think about. Alright, next turn I can do several things. I can go Oath of Kaya plus Gideon. I can go Tomic. I think I'm going to go Oath of Kaya, though, to eliminate the monkey. Oh boy, here we go. If he had a land in his hand, he would have played it now. Okay, we got to start applying pressure here.
At your service. Your light will cleave the darkness.
Definitely misplayed by picking Tomic. I should have gone with another Urza's Blast. Land. Land, please. I need a land so bad. I actually need a land so bad. Come on, give me a land, game. Please give me a land. I beg you. I need this to be a land, otherwise we're pretty dead. Yep, they're coming. Like Sarkin would say, they're coming! They're fucking coming. And I need my blast. For fuck's sake. I mean, I don't really care about this. I can just play Paradise Druid and Tomic here. I mean, I do technically care if he has a Teferi, he can bounce back. He can kill Gideon, and he can bounce that back. But if that's the case, I still should survive at least one more turn, so I'm still gonna do this.
I believe in you.
No, because he can't bounce the Paradise Druid. I have Hexproof, so never mind. Like, I should be able to cast... Well, he could bounce this and prevent the Urzas. Did he find the land?
My strength gave out.
The question is, should I go for the blast now? And I think the answer is yes. I need another legendary. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Give me a land here. Attaboy. Attaboy.
Prepare the gallows. We've got... Next time we meet, you won't be so lucky.
The cool thing is I can send Vraska to the graveyard next turn with a -3. Because with Kethis, I can basically recycle the blast if I need to. My question is, do I have lethal on him? I think I do. I think I already have lethal. Oh my god, this is so fucking sweet. I think I have lethal. I have lethal, right? I have lethal. I go for this onto whatever. And Oath of Kaya to the face plus this. Yeah. Oh my god, this is such a fucking sexy kill. Holy shit. Kill the monkey, because fuck monkeys.
Oh, we'll meet your end.
We're technically monkeys too, but you know. Fuck humanity.
Tried my best.
Bitch! Oh! Oh, attaboy. How's it going, Stephanie? How you doing? Let's keep this. See, this is what I love. Like, I could have a turn 4 Vraska here. It's not that crazy if you think about it, but it's still pretty damn good, you know? Like, turn 3 Kethis with Mox Amber, turn 4 Vraska. It's pretty neat. Okay, so it's Azorius Flyers. Hopefully he doesn't play counter spells, because otherwise it's just, we'll see. I'm gonna get Shalai. Thanks. We're gonna take a big hit here, but hopefully we can come back from this. No Sephora? Yikes. I think we're dead. I think we're just dead. Unless we have to kill this first, right? Because if I play Shalai, he's just going to trade it with this. And he trades it with this, and then he has 4, 6, 8, 10, and he kills me. So I have to play this.
Stand down, Lord Nicholas.
And I gotta... I gotta buy some time. Okay, so we go down to 4 here. Man, I would love to get one of my blasts here, you know? I could also go for the Vile Offering. I could do this.
Back to the ship.
And now I can make use and kill the Executioner.
You need to be taken down a peg. My people need me.
All right, baby, let's try to make a comeback here. I'm telling you guys, this fucking card, this card is bananas in this deck. Unfortunately, my draws here, not really what I want to see. What do I do here? Because if he has another one of these, if he plays another one of these, he could just hit me for... Wait, unless I can do... No, I can play this and this. No, I can't do anything with that.
Take no prisoner.
I'm risking it because I do die to another Empiring Eagle. So if he has one of the, that in his hand, then we're pretty much dead. Okay, I did a good thing killing the fairy. I really need to stop drawing lands, though. I need to draw something here. Okay, there he goes. Oh! Oh! Whoo! There we go, baby. Oh, fuck yeah. We're lacking black mana. I don't quite like that, so I'm actually gonna mulligan this hand. I'm gonna keep this and hope for the best. It's all check lands, but alright, it seems this, okay, it's not mono red. Okay, we do have Urza's Renus Blast, but hopefully he doesn't set up a feather here. Okay, he could have Reckless Rage. Doesn't really matter though, because oh my god, look at all the flood was gonna be real, holy shit. We could just be dead. We're probably just dead here because we drew all check lands and we couldn't get away from that. I mean, what am I better off drawing here? I'm better dropping this, and for like some miracle my opponent doesn't have a way to deal with it and also doesn't have a way to kill me. I'm not gonna block. Maybe he doesn't have a lightning strike. Okay. Well, holy shit. Oh, wait, this is legendary. Derp. Alright. Not quite right, Jackie. Damn it, of course. Of course Feather's legendary, Miguel. What are you doing? I'm definitely incredibly happy with this card. The mana also seems very important. Atomic is a necessity. Mox Amber is pretty legit, too. I'm gonna play Mox Amber before he can like actually like counter it or something. We're flooding a little bit here. Just a little bit. Okay, so another Scape Shift deck. And we got all the mana in the world. Now, hopefully, we can actually... I feel like instead of Nisa, I should just have like an extra Vraska Relic Seeker. And an extra Liliana. Ugh. I gotta attack. Okay, can I stop drawing lands, please? Be nice.
I'm known for my excellent timing. I'll protect you. That's more like it. Trust me. You'll thank me later. Trust me. I have a plan. No, I am not making this up as I go. I can no longer stand by and watch. This might be a bad idea.
The problem is the fairy can enable him to cast it at the end of his turn, and that's gonna make things awkward here, because I just gotta hope this man doesn't have escape shift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can always cast that and that. Which means I do gotta prevent as much damage as possible, right? 1. This is 11. They're gonna drop him down. Yeah, because if he has something like a circuitous route, he could actually. That the fairies got us, and also, I mean, also the fact that we flooded a little, we flooded way too much. Okay, so there's already things that I want to change here. I'll go with this. Double Bile Offering is a little bit suspicious, but see, I love seeing this card. This card is so good. Alright, there's Tomic.
prime day for justice. I believe in you, friend.
Having two... Okay, drawing Gideon there is fantastic. Because now the odds of me losing both of my units here is very low. Okay, Priest. Alright. Beautiful. We definitely want to destroy Priest here.
Share in my light.
I actually should have, I misplayed there. Because I want to keep this guy as a blocker anyways. I can use Dreadhorde Butcher as a blocker for this Butcher. Yeah, Gideon definitely putting in the work here. Like, definitely very happy to see Gideon here. Oh.
Prepare for battle.
Gruesome Menagerie? Ooh. Okay.
If I were you, I'd just surrender right now.
I don't want to set the board state clean just yet.
Rise!
Your light will please the darkness.
Oath of Kaya is really applying pressure here. I want him to ping that zombie. So I can draw more cards. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, enough lands! I gotta stop saying that. I really do have to stop saying that. Alright, he can't attack. He literally cannot attack my planeswalkers anymore.
Rise and shine.
Oh shit!
Between Fire Emblem sessions too.
Thank you for the consideration, my man. If you attack, you're dead. Ha! Jacob, man, with the $20. My boy.